Hey everyone, I just wanted to pop on real quick. I'm going to start doing some live videos on some different stress management tips, and I thought this month would be a great one to start with since March is National Sleep Awareness Month. And I don't know about you, but I know I've always had problems with sleep. So I'm here to give you some good tips and tricks as what to do if you're not getting a good night's sleep. So March 13th is National Sleep Awareness Day. So be aware of that day and be aware of your sleep patterns. And sometimes it's a vicious cycle between too much stress and anxiety and getting enough sleep. So I'm going to give you some tips to help both day and night to help you. But if you know that you've got a racing mind at night, you lay down and it just is a go, 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 that also means you have a racing mind during the day. And you may not think you do, but that's anxiety at its best, my friend. And I've had it since I was about 10 that I can kind of track it back to. And it's brutal and it's rough. But there are different ways that you can help yourself to get more a deeper rest, a deeper sleep, and stop that brain from racing. So I'm going to go through a little bit of those. Currently, statistics tell me that 49% of Americans blame stress for lost sleep. Okay, and so whether it's you're worrying about things that are going on at work, I didn't get to this, I didn't finish this proposal, I didn't finish this project, or things that are going on at home, whether it's family, friends, money, anything like that, it's going to keep ruminating in your brain and in your body at the same time. And so you want to make sure that you can nix that so that your body can get into a deeper sleep. Because when your body goes back into sleep, you're recharging all of your organs, from your brain to your digestion system to your lungs. Everything gets so recharged. But if you're not getting that deep quality sleep, then things get lost in the shuffle and you're not going to get all of your pieces, parts well rested. And I think that's key to have a good, happy, and healthy every day. When you're sleeping, your body repairs itself. It heals areas that need to be healed. It lets the brain rest so that when you wake up in the morning, you're refreshed and you're ready for the day. But if you toss and turn at night and your brain races with those thoughts, then you're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting enough quality sleep. And not enough sleep can affect judgment, productivity, the ability to remember things. And over time, this can contribute to a lot of bigger health issues and problems. And this is where you want to nix it. So how do we create a better sleep regime and get more quality sleep? It's actually easier than what you think. And so each week on my Facebook page, I'll go through some different tips. I'm going to give you 5 tips right now. Feel free to write these down, but I also put them on my page so you can click on that and then copy and paste it to a Word document if you need to print them up and keep it at home. But the number one first tip is to establish a bedtime routine. So by going to sleep every time, every night, you will let your body know that it's time to slow down, ease in, lets the brain know it's time to tune out and turn off. So create the schedule and stick to it every weeknight and on the weekends. And I know sometimes I do the same thing. I want to do as much as I can on that weekend, and then I sleep, but I'm not getting good quality sleep. So you want to go to bed at the same time every single night. Try and get up at the same time every morning. I know I don't, but if you can do that, it really does help you keep on a good schedule. Okay. Tip number 2, journal. I'm a big fan of journaling. So before going to sleep, grab a journal or notebook and write down the things that happened during the day or things that you didn't get to, whatever's been racing around in your head. Take a moment and include 1 to 3 things that you're grateful for and at least one accomplishment for the day. When you take time to clear your mind, you can greatly lessen that restless racing brain and be able to get more sound sleep. The positive thoughts that are in your subconscious are not the negative energy of the day. So you're going to go to sleep with that positive feeling and you get to wake up a little bit more refreshed. Plus, because you took the time to take everything out of your brain and put it on paper, you're done. You don't have to think about it anymore, right? You've already put it on paper, so let it go, okay? That's why I do my daily gratitudes at night, by the way. If you see me posting them later at night, that's why. Because I want to make sure I get everything off my brain before I lay my head on that pillow. Tip number 3, eat some magnesium. Research suggests magnesium plays a key role in our ability to sleep through the night. Before going to sleep, snack on magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, or Swiss chard. I know those aren't fun. Well, I like pumpkin seeds at night, but Swiss chard is not so fun. But if you put it at dinner, it's going to help slow everything down for you too. I actually take a magnesium supplement about a half an hour before I go to bed, and I've noticed a big difference. And then my snack at night is pumpkin seeds with a little bit of coconut flakes and some dairy-free chocolate. So I just need that little sweet, but the pumpkin seeds are that magnesium that's going to help me sleep a little bit more soundly. Tip number 4, try a cup of chamomile tea. And I know some people may snicker and say, chamomile tea, but it really does have a mild sedative effect on your body. And it's been a favorite for insomniacs for many, many years. It helps relieve insomnia. It helps get your brain and your central nervous system to calm down and just chillax without nightmares. So some people can use like a valerian root, but that can bring up nightmares. You can get into some deep subconscious work with a valerian root. But if you stick with a chamomile, you're not going to have those nightmares type of a thing. And the tea can also ease anxiety and depression, which tend to lead to insomnia. Okay. And then tip number 5, exercise regularly. If you can do at least 30 minutes of exercise every single day, you're going to see a big improvement, not only in the decrease of your anxiety, worrisome thoughts, depression, all of that, because it boosts your happy hormones, the happy neurons in your brain, and creates more serotonin. That's what you're going to want. So do it as often as you can. Sometimes the more aerobic is better because it'll burn off that adrenaline that you worked up during your day-to-day stress. But some people resonate better doing yoga or Pilates. That's how I was, and I love it. It makes me sleep like a rock. But I also have a friend who does his Tai Chi before he goes to bed, and that lets him sleep like a log too. So find something that works for you and do it often, okay? Also, if, factors like stress and big life changes can bring on a few sleepless nights here and there. If prolonged trouble sleeping has been going on for a long time, it could be another underlying issue. So, take note of it, journal about it, write it down, check in with yourself. And if you've been feeling like, sadness or depression and so forth for more than 2 weeks, check in with your doctor and let them know. It could be that you may need to have a hormone test. Maybe your hormones are off. Maybe your thyroid is off. Or another kind of evaluation just to make sure that everything is in check with your body. If you know it's just stress, try these tips and see. I also like throwing in a hot bath at least once a week, okay? A little bit of Epsom salt in there and a little bit of calming lavender essential oil, something along those lines too. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to pop anything in the comments if you've got questions or if you need more elaboration on anything. But please take this month to really set up a good sleep schedule for yourself and make sleep a priority in your life. Make it, because it's so worthy, especially right now with all the flu season coming on and this new coronavirus. You want to keep your immunity in check. And so getting enough sleep will definitely help you with that. All right, you guys, create a fabulous week. And we'll see you next week. Bye.